morning. How you guys doing? Good morning, everybody. So, what a one. Man, I've been vibing to Lakon's new song. Have you guys heard that song? Wagwan. And like mad vibes though. But anyways, this video is for one purpose. I feel like wasting people's listening. So thank you guys. We just clicked 121,000 followers. I started to keep it then because I know some of you can behave like people are stubborn. Like maybe now when you clicked 120, I tell you you clicked 120, all of you gonna follow me to show me Pepe. So I went to you over 121,000. So thank you guys, thank you so much. I'm not getting what I want to talk about, but I'm just trying. What do I want to talk about? Okay, this thing that happened this morning with this couple, I try so much not to put my mouth in married people's issue because every time I talk, somebody will come and remind me, oh, you're not married, you get married, you will know. But this couple, this woman came to me, I didn't go to look for her. She said, okay, she was sick, she was in the hospital, and all the while she was in the hospital, her husband didn't come to see her while she was in the hospital. So since Sunday till yesterday, he's just coming to the house for the first time. And she keeps begging this guy, if I did anything to you, I am sorry, forgive me and all that. But for the sake of the children, if I did anything wrong. The man didn't say anything and he slept out again yesterday night. This morning he sends her a text message saying, this morning he sends her another message saying, back out of my house. So she's confused at this point because she has 3 kids for him and I don't know. So she's asking him, oh, am I supposed to pack out with my children or something? What's the plan? And the guy doesn't respond. So I told her, call your relatives. Sometimes when issues with marriage happen, the first people who should be mediating is not some social media, a counselor, or whatever it is. The person who should be mediating should be your family first. So call your family and get them to call your husband and ask him what the issue is and why he wants you to move out, and does this movement entails your children or whatever. Just call somebody and let them talk to him. So they do as I said, and the guy says, oh, he's not sure he's ready for the marriage. Like that's 9 years after being married. They have 3 kids together and this is their 9th year in marriage or so, and you're just telling her that you are not ready for this marriage. I asked her, did you get pregnant for this guy and forced him into marriage or something? She said no, the children came after they had been married. I said, okay, who asked each other to marry? Did you force yourself? She said no, that the guy was on her and other people were also asking her to marry them, but she chose the guy because she felt, oh, this is a young guy and we can do so much together, blah blah blah. But that when he wanted to marry her, she just finished secondary school, was about to go to the university, and this guy said, I will train you in school. When we get married, you go back to school and finish your education. That never happened. So I think she has been nursing grievances about that issue and being straight here. So it seems when they have issues, she's quick to say, oh, you promised me I will go to school and I didn't go to school. I want to save up money and go to school. Now this is not your average doing family. This is a very poor family by all circumstances. The woman has found a job as a cleaner, okay, and as a cleaner she's not earning much. I think she's not earning much at all. So whatever she earns is what she feeds the family with. So that's what they sustain on. That's what they sustain on. There's no much money coming in anywhere. So this guy says he needs her to stop working and stay at home. When she told me that, I said that's fair. If a man feels you need to stay at home, he's your husband, obey him. But tell him how much is he going to be paying you. He can be paying you the same amount they are paying you as a cleaner. If he pays you that, is a good offer. I will teach you something you can do from the house. She asked this man, how much will you be paying me? Will you be paying me the same rate my madam pays me? This guy said over his dead body, will he pay his own wife a salary to stay at home? She says, okay, can you start a small business for me? This is a woman that's been doing small scale business, you get? Frying akara here and there, sewing, bought a whole machine like motorcycle and Okada, and gave to somebody to drive for her. This guy will go and be harassing the guy she gave the machine. I don't know what they were doing. The guy sold the machine and kept the money. So the money she made from akara, she said she gathered about 250,000 naira. The guy took it from her. So every money she has made, this guy has taken it from her. Okay, now start a small business for me so that I can at least be getting money to feed my children, buy clothes, send something home to my parents and their only daughter. This guy says no, I don't want you doing anything. I don't want you having access to money, nothing. Just sit home and be a wife. What kind of stupid thing is that? Like, you people don't even have enough to eat. You lost her phone, and I keep telling her that thing was a deliberate act to cut you off. You lost her phone. You refused to replace that phone. She doesn't have any means to call you. She was sick and she was dying. She didn't have a phone to call anybody to come and take her to the hospital. And if her child didn't come in and see the mom lying on the floor screaming, the child wouldn't have gone outside to look for people to come and help him take the mother to the hospital. That's how you want to deprive her of everything. So she refused to stop working because the salary she's earning is sustaining her and her children and her family. That's why the guy said he's tired of, he's not ready for the marriage. That either she chooses him or the job. When I read things like this on social media, I used to think that this thing is wild, you know. But this is something that happened this morning. It was a case I had to mediate before I came to church. I called the guy quietly. I said, I don't understand though. You don't have money. Let's be honest, you are poor. You don't have money. Your wife is trying. Do you know how many women that will gladly sit at home and do nothing? Your wife is trying to eke out a living to supplement the little you have coming in. Why do you have a problem with it? He said that nobody's taking care of the children, but your children go to school in the morning, come back 2 o'clock in the afternoon. She goes for her cleaning job, gets home before 12 o'clock to cook their dinner, and she cooks their breakfast before she comes out. Why do you have a problem with this woman working? Why do you have a problem with her having a source of livelihood, no matter how small, no matter how menial? The man started shouting, oh, we independent women. That's how we like deceiving all these women. Remove your mouth from my marriage. That's okay. Oh. Sorry, man. If he says stop working, go home and suffer and stay there. After all, when people were doing the marriage thing, nobody called me, nobody invited me. And she now keeps telling me that this is how they behave in their family. All their wives are like this, suffering. Ground level, what the fuck? Ground level suffering, no, for some reason or the other. I don't get it. Come here, baby. Why you never do it? Bye bye. So the matter there. You know one work. You don't want the woman to work. It's just to be suffering, all in the name of give me. It changes him. Okay, I just seen the car for the first time. So now, so you will not marry me where you will not allow me also my salvation. I've chopped enough insult this morning. I said to God be the glory. So my husband will not kill ourselves. But it's for me to have the one that I'll be suffering like this all in the name of political correct. See you guys, man. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Bye. Yeah, I think she didn't ask questions. Or is it that I don't know what people used to talk about, but a man that promised you that he will send you to school after your university, my problem with these particular people is that when you're having mild issues, you can involve your spiritual director and all that, but when the issue has come to the point where a man is saying, back out of my house, where is she supposed to go to? Is it not her family? So her family should be able to ask the man, what did our daughter do to you? They gave her out in marriage, so they should be able to ask the man, what did our daughter do to you? So I feel the first person to call should be your family. You can talk to, okay,